Hello guys, my name is Piyush Pratap Singh and I'm a fresher at IIT Kharagpur and I'm from the Aerospace department and my roll number is 20AE10028. Today in this video I'm gonna tell you about my DIY assignment number 3 on the Proteus software, in which I have to work with Arduino DS22 humidity and temperature sensor thing and make a project in which I have to glow the LED for a specified amount of time according to the values as given of humidity and temperature. So let's understand the code. In the code, the things which are written with double slash are known as comments and are not included in the code. This language is approximately very similar to the C language, and regarding the void setup, it is serial number 9600 and the pin mode, the 13 mode, in which the LED will get its output from the same pin 13. In the void loop, we can see the delay 2000, in which it means that after 2000 milliseconds the next set of values will be executed and accordingly the LED will work. Next, here I defined 3 float variables of H, T, F, where H stores the value of the humidity, T stores the value of temperature, and F stores the value of the temperature index. Next, we go on. Here serial print tells us that it will print the value of humidity on the terminal that comes in between the black color terminal, and here humidity value H, temperature value T, and heat index value H. Next, for the given we had an assignment of doing these set of values, so I wrote in the form of comments that if temperature is less than 15 and humidity is less than 25%, then the LED must go on for 1 second and then turn off. So here I used the if and else if statements, which I quite learned in C++ programming. So here I first wrote a statement of if T is less than 25 and H less than 25, and the digital write statement tells the LED what to do. Here 13 high means at 13 pin where the LED is connected, high means the value will be given and the LED will glow. Delay 1000 means the LED will glow for 1000 millisecond, that is 1 second, and the digital light 13 low means after 1 second the LED will go off. Next, the set of values are else if and else if regarding the 4 conditions that were given, the multi-condition code. Here I specified all the values and wrote the code. So let's go and print and run this code on the terminal and the schematic capture board. Therefore, after compiling the project, here we come, and then we go to the schematic capture machine where we see the Arduino board, and then run this code. Here we can see the virtual terminal window in which the readings are given. Now we step by step change the readings of the temperature and humidity and see what is the output of the program. So in order to see the change the values, we have here toggle button and the plus and minus buttons in which we can change the value of temperature and humidity accordingly. So let's change the values and check our cases. So the first case was the temperature should be less than 15 and the humidity percentage should be less than 25. So our first condition was the humidity should be less than 25% and the temperature should be less than 15 degrees Celsius. So I set the temperature humidity from this Arduino DS22 humidity temperature breakout board. So in the terminal you can see after a delay of 2 seconds the next set of values were executed and the LED was on for 1 second and then off. Then after 2 seconds the next set of values were taken. The another set of values in the assignment were when the humidity is greater than 60% and the temperature was greater than 28 degrees Celsius. So I set the values accordingly, and we can see after a delay of 2 seconds the LED took a value of this and glue for 0.5 seconds and then turned off. So similarly all these values were checked and were confirmed that they were running. So here we can see that the code is right, and this is the end of the part 1 of my assignment. Let's move on to the part 2. For the part 2 of the assignment, we have to work with the oscilloscope, and for that we have to select the Arduino and RGB common cathode LED system circuit. Here we can see there is an oscilloscope, the circuit where the LED is connected to the pin 13, where it will get its output from this board. Here is the terminal, and here is the circuit. So regarding the DIY assignment 3 part 2, regarding the LED pattern, in which we have to do that the LED should turn on for 0.5 seconds and then turn off for 1 second. That is the first part of wave. Then turn on for 0.25 seconds and turn off for 0.5 seconds, second part of wave, and turn on for 2 seconds and turn off for 4 seconds, third part of wave, and repeat from the beginning. Thus, this is the LED pattern that were given in the part 2, and thus the time period for the periodic signal will be 8.25 seconds. So I wrote, I used the statement digital write under the void loop, which represents that if digital write 13 high means it will be on and a delay of 0.5 seconds will occur, and then again it will be off and the delay of 1 second will occur. Similarly, the other patterns I wrote in the code. So let's build the project. So here we can see that the project is successfully compiled. Then we can run the project. So here we can see the pattern of the LED as we just read in this code. It glows for 4 seconds and then turn off, and then again repeats the cycle as we specified. So here is the digital oscilloscope, in which, so in order to see the behavior of the oscilloscope, we connect this terminal. So here we can see it is connected. So let's run the code, and here we can see the pattern of the pattern of the oscilloscope. In order to precisely see that pattern, we go to debug and select digital oscilloscope, and here we can clearly see the pattern of the oscilloscope. Therefore, I hereby submit my DIY assignment part 1 and 2 with this video. Thank you.